Year 11, come outside, it's sunny, bit chilly but it's sunny, so welcome to my garden, hello. So this is transition task 5, and it's about accent. Does accent betray class? So I want you to think about how you sound, and how your family sound, and do you sound particularly Dorset or do you sound something different? Have you got some different bits of regional variation in your language? Now my accent, probably we'd call it quite neutral, so I don't know if you can tell where I've been brought up and where I've lived, but my accent is probably quite neutral, and that's probably to do with having parents from different parts of the country, or with different accents, or maybe part of my education, or I've not lived in Dorset my whole life. My husband's accent's quite different from mine. I get more sort of Dorset at certain times, and I probably get more formal at other times, so we all chop and change and accommodate. So accent's quite interesting. So I've probably got what you call RP, received pronunciation, which is the kind of accent where you can't really tell where someone's from. It's quite neutral. It's not as posh as the Queen's English. It's not kind of very, very posh like that, which is a strange accent, sorry about that. And I've not got a broad Dorset accent. So you would call my accent RP, received pronunciation. So I want you to think about your accent and the people that you know and their accents, and who's got the most broad accent, and what sort of people think of that. People from different parts of the country would probably think I do have a Dorset accent. Someone from up north would probably think I've got a real southern accent or a real southwest accent. So different interpretations are bound by where you come from and what you know. So have a think about the accents in our country and think about what people think about those accents. So there's lots of studies about which accent is the most friendly, intelligent, least friendly, trustworthy. There's lots of studies about who they want to be in a call centre, the kind of accents they want in call centres, the accents that are difficult in call centres, or adverts. You might notice that Marks and Spencer's, the voiceover artist, probably has RP, but in Iceland and the Iceland adverts, you've got Kerry Katona, and you get someone who's got quite a different accent. So there's a way that people warm to people with different accents, or they trust people with different accents, or they expect certain accents. Maybe if you were in trouble and you needed a lawyer, I don't know if I'd want a lawyer with a really strong Dorset accent, because I don't know if I'd think they'd be quite clever enough to do it, to do the job. So we all make judgments. We all make judgments about accent. So what I want you to do is to do some research. So does our accent betray our class, or does it betray our intelligence? Okay. Have a look at, there's a website called, on BBC Future it's called, and there's a little reading on there about what does your accent say about you. So that's a good one to go and read. It's got loads of information on there. There are lots of studies about criminality and accent and the judgments we make of people. There's also studies about babies and how babies would much rather have someone, they respond to someone who has the same accent rather than someone who looks the same, so they respond more to mothers, and people who sound the same even if they look totally different. So it's the voice and it's the sound that's much more important to them, much more valuable. So go and do some research, have a look at accent studies, have a look at criminality and accent, stereotypes and accents. Maybe you could do your own little bit of research about which accent people find most friendly, most trustworthy, most intelligent, most aggressive, most comedic. A lot of comedians have very much an accent that is very much part of who they are. Or celebrities like Cheryl Cole. She's very well known for having her accent, and it's part of her identity. Okay, so have fun, go and do some research, and basically what you're doing is you're seeing what you can find and seeing what other people have found as well. Okay, see you soon, bye.